What is going on YouTube? Hayden here, and in today's episode, we are going to look at XRP, Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin, VONG, which is the Russell 1000, and the S&P 500. Guys, we have a lot of progress and updates. I know I didn't make a video yesterday, just giving some time for the markets to consolidate, and we have some new and important things to go over in today's episode, so I'm kind of excited to go over things with you. For starters, we have a beautiful technical indicator, technical analysis, symmetrical triangle forming here on XRP. It looks phenomenal. I'm actually so excited to see something like this forming here. I mean, this is getting ready and gearing up for something very big to happen. I don't care who tells you, who disagrees with me. That is what is forming on here. It doesn't get any more textbook lower highs, lower lows, or like lower highs with this floor here than what we're seeing right now. And it is going to end very, very, very soon. Maybe pull this up a little bit more, but you could just see the beautiful technical indicator using that moving average as a support. And soon, I very likely suspect to see something like this, which we will easily take advantage of. We're also going to look at Solana. Beautiful ascending fractal here. We have Ethereum on the up and up. We have Bitcoin rebounding off support, heading up. VONG very nicely bouncing off of support. I think we can officially say with certainty now that we have a third point of confirmation here. 1, 2, and then here's number 3. So we look really good on VONG, the Russell 1000, and the S&P 500. We've had 3 days now of uptrend here. So super excited to go over everything in today's episode. Definitely make sure to stick around and hang out. But with all of that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get right into today's episode. So guys, CoinMarketCap, without a doubt, updated the way everything looks. A little bit different here, a little confusing for sure. So we're going to have to just kind of bear with me so while we navigate this here. But it does look clean, I'll give them that. 44 on the Fear and Greed Index here, trading at around neutral, almost in a little bit of, more of the fear side of things here, which is good. I don't mind it where we are. You can see entire market across the board is like all red here. It's crazy. You can now view 16 cryptos here. This is like the top 16. It looks really good too. Hyperliquid's a new one that has made it onto the list here, but you could see, like, for the most part, lots of consolidation, down pretty much 2 to 8% for the week here. We don't look half bad. We really don't look half bad. I think we are in a position where these markets are consolidating. Also, gold has exploded in price. This is phenomenal here. I don't know if we can see the current, 24-ounce gold, 24-karat gold, $3,500. Insane. That's a really cool little thing there. I've been investing in gold slowly but certainly over this year, so it's nice to see that on the up and up here. But moving forward, diving into today's episode, XRP, let's start it off. I mean, this doesn't get any more textbook. I love looking at these charts, and this pretty much to me says symmetrical triangle, and I'll show you symmetrical triangle crypto. You can see how obvious this looks here. Here we go, and this is showing you like how we enter is kind of how we exit. So we enter bullish, we exit bullish, and you can see we entered bullish. So hopefully we exit bullish here. You can see this beautiful, obvious pattern on Investopedia, wherever that chart, here we are. So this is that symmetrical triangle. This is what I'm looking at here, and you can see the consolidation. If anything, I'd say that's pretty accurate. If anything, it's more of a descending triangle because this is not as sloped upwards as it could be. But regardless, it is certainly bullish if you ask me. And the reason being is we have a very, very, very large supporting factor here, which is this moving average that has slowly crawled up from $2.28 all the way up to nearly $2.80, which is great news because as we fill in this gap, we're slowly starting to constrict. We're slowly starting to build a pressure. And typically what we should see happen is a rebound and we break through these downtrends here and we explode to the upside. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I suspect to see take place. The second we get confirmation above these two, I'll be buying in for a long position here. Very easily doing so on BYDFI, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. I'll talk more about that in a minute here, but you can see us rebounding off moving average very nicely. I do suspect to see a very solid breakout to the upside, which will come fairly soon if you ask me. Now, jumping to BYDFI here, this is the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange I like to use here on the channel. I linked them down in the description below. Reason being that they're my favorite is because of just the sheer amount of stuff you can do on here. It's like having a tool, a tool belt or a toolbox with tons of your favorite tools in it. That's what you can do at BYDFI. So instead of jumping around to 15 different exchanges, this has everything all, bundled up very nicely here. They're constantly innovating accumulating. I've been using them for half a decade now. XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all these different cryptos that trade long, short, take profits, stop limit orders, market orders, leverage, and they even have trailing stop losses, which is phenomenal here. But we are going to be making a very easy trade on these cryptos the second we get that confirmation. I do have my account funded with a little over a K in bonus money, and any profit earned off bonus money can be withdrawn completely free. So that's super cool. You can claim that free bonus money by clicking new user benefits, or there's some events and stuff that they're giving away some free stuff too. They also have a demo trading account, which gives you $50K in demo money to practice your trades, learn the exchange, get familiar with everything, make sure you know how everything works, and then you can head on over to that live exchange too, which is super cool here. But definitely make sure to check out BYDFI down in the description below. They like to drop like promos every now and then. They haven't had one in a couple of days, but when they do decide to reset for this month or next month, I will let you know when they send that info to me, and I will pass that forward because they do have some pretty insanely large bonuses. It really depends on how the market's moving, but definitely something to keep your eyes out on. But anyway, moving forward from BYDFI and XRP here, Solana looks phenomenal as well. This is some sort of like constricting uptrend here where we have higher lows and higher highs, but we're slowly filling in the gap here, and you can see the price is slowly starting to constrict. We've already pretty much confirmed exactly what we suspect to see happen here. Exactly once we hit price ceiling, we called for a correction, then we hit bottom, we called for a reversal. I mean, it doesn't get any more obvious than this. We've had several confirmations of price ceiling and bottom floor, so I likely suspect us to fill in this gap and then make a decision. Not sure yet where that could lead to. How we enter is usually how we exit, but it's very possible we could see a correction here. Doesn't really matter. We'll be able to long or short on BYDFI, which is what's super cool about the exchange, is the opportunity, the ability to kind of do all of that, But aside from that, we are pretty much waiting for us to breach either the price ceiling up top or the support at the bottom here before we do kind of make any sort of drastic decisions here. But aside from Solana's trading here, XRP also looks really good. So all these cryptos are gearing up for a bigger move here. They're all looking like they're building pressure for a possible break. I mean, this is like next week. This is kind of the week after, maybe 8 days, 7 days left for XRP, a little more for Solana here, but it doesn't even matter. I mean, Ethereum is ready to go for a breakout like any moment now here. We don't have a confirmed support just yet, but I do believe there is some sort of uptrend taking place here. We have this beautiful kind of descending fractal. You can see on the 4-hour chart here how that we've been tracking, and we pretty much just broke through it. I mean, could we try to snake this in? Certainly. Let's see if we can do any of that. Yeah, it's kind of possible. I think this is a little more accurate in my mind here, and we did break through it. So I think that's kind of the reference point here. And I do think we are also kind of gearing up and ready to see some sort of price movement on Ethereum as well. We're in an up and up. We broke bullish inside of the fractal. You can see we rallied up into it. Now that we're in it, we're looking for this sort of higher low pattern to continue to take shape. So I'm looking for this. That's what I'm anticipating and expecting here. So pay close attention to see if we see some sort of, little swing to the upside. But once we get volume, I suspect it will, every crypto will see some sort of movement because they are all pretty much lined up and ready to go. It's just a matter of time before that break actually takes place. It's Thursday. It might come next week, but we look good all in all. You can see Bitcoin looks super nice as well here. Small little rebound outside of here if you were able to trade on that, but we are inside a descending broadening wedge. It's an interesting pattern, but I think we are also headed up too. It really doesn't matter, honestly. This one's probably the last crypto that I would trade because of the way it's forming here. It doesn't have as much. It's not like we are inside a technical indicator and in a pattern here, but we're not like at the end of it like these other cryptos are. So, I mean, when we see these other altcoins move, Bitcoin's probably going to move too, but I'm going to sit back on Bitcoin. Vong looks amazing as well. You can see we've extended it out. 3 points of confirmation still. Nice little rebound. We don't know just yet if we are in a downtrend. It certainly could be possible. We have yet to break above previous ceiling here, so I can leave that on for right now. We'll see if we actually do that, because that would ideally confirm some sort of lower high, lower low pattern here. I don't know. We don't know just yet, so we're waiting to see how we react. If we can breach through the previous high, it doesn't need to be all-time highs, but the previous high, then we know we're still bullish and we'll still continue up. If not, well, then I suspect that we'll see a correction to the downside, which honestly I think is inevitable at this point anyway. But that's going to be it for today's video. Smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.